Welcome to Meatball Mets on day 162 of the regular season. As you've heard by now, Mets lost. Got shut out 4-0. The fitting end was Lindor getting into a double play. Um, really don't know what to say. Cincinnati, of course, lost. If the Mets would have won, they would have got into the playoffs. That's the bottom line. Can't really say much more about it. Um, we really have to look at what's going to have to change, what's going to change. Maybe nothing's going to change. But I'll tell you, as far as Mendoza, he's got to go. Mendoza got to go. He's a nice guy, but he's got to go. This is ridiculous that a game they had to win. Soto, went 0 for 3 and a walk. They got shut out. It was an embarrassment. Really, just an embarrassment all around. And, the fact that there's no love lost between the Marlins and the Mets made it even worse. Of course, what happened after the game, um, this is actually from one of the Mets announcers, Jack McMullen, excuse me, says that the champagne, which was getting ready for the Mets, is now going to be wheeled into the Marlins clubhouse so they can partake. They are relishing in playing spoiler. Um, there's a lot of things to look at as far as the Marlins go. They had a very, very limited salary across the board. The Mets, of course, were spent a lot in the offseason. By contrast, the Marlins did not. Excuse me while I take a smoke. I'm smoking right now. I had to have a cigarette. So, um, yeah, so and then plus they were playing a song, a closing song that the Mets, as they were walking off the field, they're really ribbing them. They're really giving them a hard time, and deservedly so. We're going to see what happens in the future. Um, we have to talk about PCA, the phenom for the Cubs. The Mets let him go, right? So I'm planning on doing a very in-depth piece on some of the disastrous trades the Mets have had. Some say that Tom Seaver was the worst trade when we traded him to the Mets, to the Reds. But now they're saying that getting rid of Armstrong, is going to be a bigger snafu, the worst, number one worst trade for the Mets. And there's a bunch of other ones. I'll be listing all of those. First, I want to thank everybody, all the subscribers who stuck with us through the season. It's been an up and down season, but it's been exciting. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe because we're going to be continuing Meatball Mets during the off season, during the playoffs. We're going to talk about all the things that are going to happen. So please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please like it, and we'll talk again soon. Once the emotions, die down here, because I know everybody's a little pissed off, including myself. I don't want to say anything too stupid. There's something out of line right now. We'll have another video wrap. This was just a video wrap up, so we'll have another more in depth one coming down the line. But anyway, if you like what we're doing, if you think have any ideas of what we can do or what we can do differently, let us know in the comments, and we'll have a wrap up written article here probably either tonight or tomorrow. So please check back with us again. This is Boca Joe with Meatball Mets, and see you. Better luck next time. Take care.